Finding your inner purpose isn't always easy. In fact, is it even something you've thought about? And I don't mean now and again when you get the vague sensation that there's got to be more to this. Or are you just happy to carry on day by day, doing the same thing you've always done? Work, eat, sleep, repeat. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. How many of us get stuck on that treadmill of life thinking, soon we'll start living a more meaningful life. Soon we'll shake up our daily routine. Soon we'll start something new. We'll start and think about those things, those important things we've always wanted to do, the things we always talk about. So who do you think you are when it comes to being on that path to finding the purpose unique to you? Based on my experience, my work and research over the years, I've found there are 3 distinct personalities at play. And I want you to read through and listen to the following descriptions and think really hard about which category you fall into. Are you castaway and shipwrecked? Sadly, far too many people fall into this category. These are people who are disillusioned, maybe depressed, their hearts sinking as they walk into yet another day at the office or whatever place of work you're at. And the problem is that you're so entrenched in this mindset that you just accept what you've got. You stagnate and you stay where you are. You're doing what your education, your grades will allow you. You've got a good job maybe, but it's not fulfilling you. It's paying the bills, but you don't think about clarity or purpose. It's not necessarily the case that these people don't think about what's meaningful to them ever. It's just more likely that they assume that what they've got, the job, the commute, the habit of going home to sit in front of the TV, is what's meaningful to them. They don't really push their boundaries. Instead of the attitude of, let me make my best life, they just make the best of what they've got. Have they got potential? Have you got potential? Yeah, definitely. But right now you're wasting it by falling into bad habits and not spending any time doing anything that lifts you out of where you are. And you get stuck in this daily, weekly, monthly routine. And this means that when you're faced with something new, something unforeseen that disrupts that routine, that pattern, you go through all these emotions of anger, being upset, before calming down and just accepting that just how it is. Because that's what these people are resigned to. If you're not willing to make changes, the sad truth is they're going to continue to be unhappy and unfulfilled. Or maybe you're the dabbler. And the dabblers among us, they aren't necessarily settling for what they've got, even if what they've got isn't great. But they are at risk of falling into this shipwrecked or castaway category if they're not careful. You have a rough idea of the direction you want to head in, or you could head in. You're kind of getting results, but not consistently. You're kind of on your path to maximum potential, but there's so much procrastination messing with your productivity. These are people that are actually willing to give their time, money, skills to causes and things they believe in, but you're stop-start. And it's kind of because you lack the discipline, the consistency, the inner drive to really make a difference. And the worst thing is, you know you could. And while life is okay and things could be worse, you're not exactly waking up every single day full of joy and fulfillment. You know things could be better. And you have this nagging feeling that there's something you could do to improve your life, but often you lack the confidence, the consistency to try new things and attempt the big changes. Or maybe you're the third type, the third personality, which I call the master. The person with the passion, the drive, the excitement, the determination to make a difference, not just to your own life, but to the lives of others as well. I'd say These people are a rarity, but not because everybody else is lacking. And if you're not in this category, it doesn't mean you don't have it in you. You do. It just means that you haven't consistently learned how to unlock and release that full potential. And notice I said yet, because there's always potential for people to grow and change. And what the masters realize is that they make a point of spending time working on things that are essential, that are meaningful to them. And that could be hobbies, relationships, projects, charity work, businesses, whatever it is that's really important to them. They're clear. They live their life by a value, a principle, and they don't waver from that no matter what obstacles are put in their way. These are the people that they really maximize their potential, and they strive every day to be the best they can, and they take the unexpected problems in their stride, and they act in a selfless manner on a regular basis, not because they think they should, but because it's become something that's programmed through consistency into them. They're winning at life, and they're not these magical superheroes with luck or powers or genetics that's just been handed to them. They're definitely human, but they just have certain habits, certain qualities that many people don't. They have a clarity of vision. They know what they want. They have a calm mind. They have a connection to themselves. They challenge themselves on a regular daily basis. They're consistent towards their values and goals, and they contribute to the things that mean something to them, to society. They know that while they may be the master today of their life, and maybe even tomorrow, if they don't maintain it, if they don't keep pushing and developing, then they're going to be losing that inner purpose and drive and going backwards. So be honest with yourself. Do you recognize yourself in one of these three types of people? Maybe you see yourself as falling in between two of them. And you just know if you push yourself a bit more, a bit harder, and you focus a bit better, you could become this better version of you, who you've seen now and again. If you want to know which one you are, take my free personality test, and you'll get a custom report based on your unique strengths and weaknesses. All you need to do is follow the link down below or in the info card over here or over here and find out if you're on the right path or not. Let me know what your results are, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.